Well, hey there, Allen, Texas. All right, we are 1 month into the year, and we are already hearing waves be made about interest rates. So, what does this mean for buyers, and what will this effect be on sellers in this market? Is it good, bad, ugly? Well, stay tuned to find out. I'm Jennifer Shannon. I'm a realtor with the Patty Turner Group at Keller Williams, serving the Allen area. Each month, I bring you the real estate market update for Allen, and here is your update for February now that the numbers from January are in. And we'll start with interest rates. Following a month-long rise, mortgages have been effectively flat. For a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage, rates are currently at 3.55% with 0.8% in fees and points. But stories of flat interest rates are likely going away soon. The big news this week for interest rates came after the Federal Reserve's January monetary policy meeting, where they said a quarter-point hike is likely coming soon. And this would be the first rate hike since 2018. Many believe this rate hike will come in March. While predictions at the end of last year pointed rate hikes of 25 basis points to happen every quarter this year, some experts now predict we could have up to 7 rate hikes over the course of this year, with each increase adding another 25 basis points to the federal funds rate. If this happens, rates could be over 5% by the end of this year. Now, what does this kind of rate hike look like for buyers? Well, if you took out a $350,000 30-year loan at 3.5%, your monthly principal and interest payment would be $1,572. If that interest rate went up to 5.25%, your payment would now be at $1,933. That's a $361 difference. And here's an interesting tidbit. History demonstrates that potential home buyers who are on the fence will often enter the market at the start of interest rate increase cycles. So let's dig into the sales data for January and see how the Allen market started out the year. For this local market data, I'm using numbers from single-family home sales for the city of Allen. These numbers are based on sales data from January. The average sales price is at $492,149. That is a massive 21.9% jump from where it was the year before. The number of homes for sale is at 38 homes, and we're down 40.6% in the number of homes available to buy from this time last year. That is how significant our inventory shortage is. Now, as far as the number of sales that we had 61 closed sales in the month of January, a 29.9% decrease over last year. And the time it takes for a home to go under contract is 12 days. That is 25 days faster than it was the same time last year. Now, as far as our months of inventory, we are still at 0.3 months of inventory, which is a 40% decrease over last year. And as far as new listings, we listed 71 homes in January, and that was 33.6 less than the previous year. We are anticipating more listings in the new year compared with last year since there is so much pent-up seller activity. And what I mean by this is the fact that there are always reasons people need to sell and buy real estate. Even when interest rates were sky high in the early 80s, people still bought and sold. And for almost 2 years now, sellers have been sitting on the sidelines, holding out just so they wouldn't have to be a buyer in this market. Well, a lot of sellers are getting antsy because their reason for selling hasn't changed, but they are now ready to move on to the next house and capitalize on this market that's brought them so much equity. And then our average price per square foot is at $201 a square foot. That's a 30.5% increase from last year. And now also, let's look at the number of showings across different price points. So here's a look at everything from $300,000 to $1 million in Allen. And you can see the majority of the showings are happening in the $400,000 to $500,000 price point. And we come down here and we can see that, I can't get that bottom number up. But at the very bottom, when at these luxury price points, what's impressive is we're still getting a ton of showings, 22.4 showings on average for just one house. That's an incredible number at that price point. And look at this, 60 showings per listing at the $500,000 to $600,000 price point. So as you can see, incredibly competitive, a huge number of buyers. And this is January. January, along with December, typically are our slower months of the year. And this is the kind of demand we're having. So these are some really big numbers that I'm looking at. And it'll be interesting to see how they look next month and the following months to see if these numbers start going down as we anticipate having interest rates decrease. So what's the takeaway? Well, this seller's market is still incredibly strong, and we will likely see a burst in early spring from sellers who have been on the fence for some time now, and we'll see a burst from buyers who are ready to get locked into a house before interest rates go up too much more. So if you are thinking of buying or selling in this market, let's talk. For sellers, I will dig deep into the numbers to come up with a pricing strategy that will take advantage of this market and the current trends. And here at the Patty Turner Group, we are still going all in on the marketing and promotion of your home. We do not simply rest on the laurels of a good market. We still create a marketing strategy around your home with a digital ad spend and additional targeted tactics to get even more exposure on your home. We have a marketing team on staff and an internal sales team that works to get more qualified buyers interested in your home, not just the few who come from a simple MLS listing. For buyers, I'll work with you on your options and get you connected to a local lender who can help you with this process. Working with a local and solid lender has never been more important than in this market with all the competing bids you're up against. And there are a lot of reasons why. From there, we will talk about your wish list and what your prospects look like, along with what to expect through this entire process in this interesting market. So you can contact me by phone or text at 214-803-4444, or you can email me at jshannon@kw.com. Well, that is all I have for the market update this month. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I look forward to telling you next month about the real estate market in Allen. Bye now.